And good evening, everyone. Keeping your family safe is a priority, right? But you don't need to spend a fortune to keep criminals out of your home.
No, and our special report, Elise Coulter, is live to demonstrate the inexpensive way to protect yourself. Elise?
Jack and Deborah, home security is important to everyone, and coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to show you just how easy it can be for a bad guy to break into your house and how you can protect yourself.
You might think your home is secured, but there could be bad guys lurking outside and trying to break in.
Put the blocks like this
to get to you and your family.
You know, unfortunately, you think of the things that could happen to them and the evil people who are out there.
Yours is over here.
Nathan and Andrea Hyatt live in an older home with their 2 young daughters.
It's very important to make sure that they live in as safe environment as possible.
Home security is always on Nathan's mind.
I definitely fall into that category of it's your responsibility to take care of your safety.
So we asked Vince Renda, owner of Family Tactical Training, to come into his home and show us how you could protect yourself on a dime.
And that does 2 purposes. It stops the door from opening anymore and sends out an alarm.
The cost, less than $15. Next up, an alarm that's placed on the inside of your window.
And when they separate,
while the alarms might be too loud for comfort, they serve a purpose.
Criminals first hear something like that, the first thing they think of is the house is alarmed and the police are on their way.
Renda shows us something that doesn't scare the bad guys away, but can actually keep them from coming in for under $25.
A couple bucks can go a long way in this situation.
For this one right here, what you would do is actually just put it right underneath the door handle, just like that.
And as the bad guy walks up to your door from the outside,
what you do is you pull it, the door doesn't open anymore.
It's not just a good idea for your front door, but can also be used to lock yourself inside a bedroom if someone got into your home.
So that's a great tool to wedge under there to buy yourself time, which is what you're trying to do if somebody gets in your house.
Time that Nathan says can't be wasted waiting on police.
2.5 minutes is a very long time to have some intruder in your house. That time pad can pass very slowly. So you have to be proactive, and you need to be able to protect yourself and your family at all times.
It takes less than a second to get through that glass.
And now there's a way to protect yourself from the inside out. It's called security glass film. It's laid on the inside of your windows, and when the bad guy tries to break it,
it actually takes me about 45 to 90 seconds to break that glass.
Unlike the unprotected glass shown here, the film will take a beating.
That's a great deterrent to get somebody to stop.
A deterrent that Nathan and his wife are now considering.
Criminals, they don't mind breaking things, but a lot of times they don't like pain. And knowing that they're going to have to physically either take the time with another weapon to completely knock the window out, or they're going to have to physically put themselves through the window, you know, that's a great deterrence.
The film costs more than $25, but Renda says
the cost is really outweighed by the security, to be honest with you.
Security that Nathan and his wife can't pass up.
I know that it would still be reasonable to buy the product and keep my home secure without breaking the bank.
Now we want to show you how all of this works. The bottom pane of glass actually doesn't have the security film on it, but the top does. Now, Vince, I want you to show me exactly how easy it is to break that bottom glass.
We're just going to take a normal hammer, one little swing. And
it's pretty quick.
Pretty easy, yes.
Yeah, it takes just a few seconds for that to happen.
Yep.
So it's kind of scary, don't you think?
Yeah, it's pretty easy to get in. Not a lot of noise, breaks, very easy to then just reach my hand up, open it, and get in the house.
Okay, and now the top part has the security film on it. I do want to give a little bit of a disclaimer. We usually let this cure for 30 days. We had a little less than a week to do this because of time constraints. Now, Xenia Glass Company has actually provided this for us, so we thank them for that. So go ahead, Vince, show us how that works. Now, if you watch, it took him a couple punches to get through that glass. Shattered around here, but that film prevented the whole window from breaking, just like this one did up here. So how long would that normally take someone to get in there?
It will normally take to get in to where I can reach and open the window about 45 to 90 seconds, and during that time you're making a lot of noise trying to break that glass and trying to pull that off.
So is the bad guy, the criminal, are they going to stick around and to maybe do that? Or?
Most people won't, because you're making a lot of noise, and at that point they're worried that somebody heard and the cops are on their way.
Okay, so you could tell that it works. It might cost a little more than $25, but Vince, is it worth it?
It's absolutely worth it. It keeps people from getting into your home.
Okay, perfect. And so you can see the difference between the broken window without the film, and that is the window with the film. So definitely was working tonight. So thank you, Vince. Thank you so much for sharing your home with us. We appreciate it. But for now, reporting live in Oakwood, Elise Coulter, ABC 22 News.